Hi, everybody. I hope that you are having a good day, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Okay, so I'm going to go through my disclaimer. Make sure that you have read through the stuff that's in the description box below. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my channel, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. And I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. And then now I'm going to say this prayer for both of us. Okay. So if you don't pray, that's totally fine, but I'm going to pray for you and for me. So I pray to God to please return all evil, block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for my subscribers daily. Know that God loves you and is here to meet with you today. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. Okay, this protection that I'm talking about, I'm getting visions right now. Somebody has a form of armor on for their divine life purpose right now. And somebody is trying to remove this armor that you have. Okay. But this is like not the regular like armor of what we hear in the Bible, like the breastplate of righteousness and the helmet of truth and stuff like that. This is a different type of armor. And so these people who are trying to remove this, they can't because they don't understand that God has given you a specific type of armor. So I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so there's going to be a large group of the population and society that is going to start coming forward on the subject of the supernatural. Why am I saying that? Well, I haven't looked into the New Jersey drone show UFO experience quite yet. I'm just seeing it everywhere online. But I can tell you that what I picked up was basically some people, okay, there's a type of marking and it goes on the house, but this is a spiritual marking. This isn't something you're going to see with your physical eyes. This is something the Most High does. Now, the people that don't have this spiritual marking, those people may be seeing apparitions, like real shit. Like they may just turn and see a demon all of a sudden, right? And their houses, they may see things showing up to their houses, right? Okay, so like I'm talking about this specific type of armor that you have, it creates a shield in your environment, which means your home. And even if you live with other people, it's shielding. If you live with other people, you're shielding those people from getting their karma, because what's happening is you have this type of armor that is literally it's cloaking you, and it's cloaking everything around you as well, so that you're completely safe in all areas. So people, you may find that when you leave people's lives that their karma hits them, and it's because when you were in their life, this shield that I'm talking about was basically keeping them from meeting up with their own karma, their negative karma. Because again, that negative karma, it would be negative to be around you. So if there's people around you that have negative karma and you say goodbye to them, then their karma will hit them even harder. So I wanted to work with the Angelarium because it works with the Tree of Life. And I feel like with all of this extra psychic activity that's happened, like psychic supernatural activity, that when it talks in the book of Revelation about how like all these monsters come up from the pit and that type of thing, it's like those are the type of spirits that I'm picking up on. So I wanted to work with the Tree of Life. So we're working with the Angelarium today. Okay. So let's see. All right. So we have chesed, which is the right hand. So we are the tree of life. Okay. There's a tree of death also, but I'll go into that in a different video. Okay, so the tree of life works with angels. The tree of death works with demons. So this is the right hand, and it has to do with empathy, which is kind of odd because when you are trying to pick up the properties of a crystal or stone, like more money kitty here, right? You're going to use your left hand because your left hand is receiving. It's a divine feminine. It's receiving. Your right hand gives attunement. Your left hand receives attunement. So you receive energy from the earth this way. Okay, so we have chesed. We're going to read about that. This is important. This is how using the tree of life is how you're going to get the knowledge and insight and gifts out of your higher self into your lower self. So this angel is the angel that will protect your right hand from whatever this mark of the beast is. Let's see. I'm seeing the angel of time stick out to me a lot. Left eye. Chesed, right hand, empathy. The fourth emanation. Okay, the hand that embraces the healing tears brought on by the forgiveness of sins. Each kindness repaid in kind. What was I just saying about karma? How something about your energy has been protecting the people around you from bad things happening to them. So in a way, you are more of a blessing than anybody could realize, is what I'm getting. So it's saying, Chesed's force pulls humanity together, allowing peace to exist between us. This is the power to look inside the hearts of those around us and see what we are truly alike. Our need for love and kindness is an essential part of our existence and transcends all other differences that we might have. The blue orb's embrace extends across all existence. Chesed is at the very center of the pillar of mercy, defining its core characteristic and forming an extreme opposite to its female counterpart, because this is the masculine side, the right hand side, Javura, sorry. The two arms of the tree extend in the opposite directions. Chesed pulls tight so that the Javura cannot push away. So it's a pushing and a pulling of energy. This wrestling match cannot be won by either side, yet the struggle itself is meaningful because it is a struggle that defines our morality. So this is found in kindness, charity, and love. Then we have Chateliel, the angel of silence. So this is giving me a lot of energy about moving in silence. There's a saying that says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. I'm like specifically getting that for this chesed. There's a reason for that push and pull. Okay, the angel of silence. So needless to say, when you move in silence, you don't give anybody else any type of advantage over what people don't know about. They can't destroy. Let's just say that. Okay, so says Chateliel. Words fail. The wind dies. The earth comes to a rest. Chateliel descends in stillness. New forms for all things emerge, touched by the elusive fingers of the angel. Okay, so that's talking about creation. Then it says, space fills with silence and void gains new meaning. We are held still by the grip of its presence. Fear is useless and its presence is almost always brief. Silence slides over the ears, enveloping your awareness completely as if you've closed your eyes. Take a moment, take the silence within you and use it to still the tremors of your soul. Chateliel wills it. And I'm sorry if I'm saying this angel's name wrong, but I know I'm saying it wrong, but that's okay. All right. This says, okay, so this angel sign is a feather, a chair, and a person that's kneeling. So there is something to do with about, yeah, moving in silence, basically, or continuing to do so if you have been moving in silence. Phanuel, the angel of truth. I like this angel a lot. Okay, so this truth that's going to come out, this could be about somebody's relationship. If you're meant to be with somebody, there's an element of truth that's coming, that Phanuel is bringing about. And I feel like it could have to do with a relationship. So let's just see what this angel has to say. Phanuel will wait for your arrival. It was here long before you arrived, standing at the threshold of the throne room. You may not have been a born witness to it. Its sound may have escaped you, but Phanuel has waited there for you, eager to wrap you in the cloak of truth. What did I just say about being cloaked? Like literally with that armor. Now we're getting into the specifics of that armor, this cloak of truth. This is something in your protection field that this angel has already given you. Like I said, it was there before you were ever created. It was already always there. This weapon. I'm seeing it as a weapon, but it's just a form of protection. And so I'm really getting that this is something that somebody wanted to try to remove. And this angel's like, nah, bro, you're not going to be removing this cloak of truth that collective has to be a truth teller. Okay, so somebody doesn't want you to speak the truth, or they don't want you to speak the truth when it comes to them, which is doing everybody else a disservice. So, so it says that, yeah, so basically you're being wrapped in the cloak of truth. Reality is ever present. It is a simple matter to find it. It is another, much more difficult task to understand that its truth can be different from truth. Hold the torch high. See what stands before you for what is. The signs of this angel are wine, a torch, and a bleeding eye. So if you have any visions and you see a bleeding eye or torch, I would say, okay, this is talking about that angel of truth that's looking over you. So yeah, the angel of silence, knowing when to speak the truth and knowing when not to speak the truth, knowing when the truth is going to be helpful and knowing when the truth is just going to break things down. That's where I'm getting of and being empathic, which you said here, being empathic with what truth you are revealing. Zachriel, the angel of memory. So there could be something in your memory that is going to be recalled, and it could be another aspect of your truth. Memory, this is another form of protection that you have. Okay. Oh, that's Spanish. I'm like, what? Okay. Zachriel. Let's see. They should have done this alphabetical. Here we go. Wait, no. This is still Spanish. What is this doing? Bizarre. Here we go. Back to the English. Okay. Okay. The angel of memory. Wow. I didn't even know that this has literally. So if you end up getting this deck, this is a great deck. It is the Angelarium deck. Now there is a book called Angelarium that takes you through the entire tree of life. You could probably download this as a free PDF, but they definitely have the book for sale, and then you can listen to it on YouTube as well. I would suggest doing that. You get a really good feel about these angels, like just a more intense experience. And then you kind of understand, because it's one of the prophets that goes through this experience where they go through the tree of life. Okay, so eternally lost, the angel of memory. Eternally lost, Zachriel carelessly winds and unwinds the thread of thought. Okay, memory has no worries or concerns. You are safe to wrap yourself in the bands of time gone by as well. Okay, time traveler. This is that gift that we're talking about. This is wild. So yeah, so it's warm and safe within the fog of Zachriel. All you knew greets you, welcomes you, and longs for you. The power of remembrance is balanced by the power of forgetfulness. Pouring memory into the cup of forgetfulness makes room for the new memory. Zachriel is the angel of all memory. When memory is lost, even memory that is lost. So if you take something with you, you must always leave something behind. This angel's symbols are a knot, okay, a loom, and a maze, which makes sense because of how memories link into the mind. I had an experience with I called it the time, it was like the time warping spider demon. It was a demon spider. It's not funny. The actual experience was absolutely terrifying, but then I got used to this entity. But it can basically warp time in your mind, and it uses its webs to weave in new memories and stuff like that. Anyways, kind of reminds me of this angel of memory almost exactly. Jeez. Okay, so we have Netza, right leg, and endurance. So this is the right leg of the tree of life, and it has to do with the energies of endurance. Okay, we're going into basically each one of these angels is offering you a gift and as another layer to the shield that you already have. So okay. All right, Netza, the seventh emanation, the force that resists. Stalwart in the face of adversity, this great leader carries us forth through our darkest times. So this is that first leg, first step that moves you forward on your path. It says that Netza is a strength to endure regardless of suffering. When we feel that we have reached our limits and yet new strength continues to emerge, we find the embrace of Netza. With any increase in force, he too grows stronger. Each challenge is met with equal vigor. The green orb is both the weight of a great boulder upon our shoulders and the strength needed to carry it. All right. So supporting the pillar of mercy, Netza, is the closest that we get to the base of the tree before merging back into the middle. All right. His station is one of constant stress and strain, supporting the weight of the tree by pressing back upward against it. The found in victory, exercise, and leadership. So we have the right hand, the right leg of the tree of life. Bina, the left eye is knowledge. If you ever have, like, I'll have times where my left eye just starts to twitch out of nowhere. As it twitches, I'll be getting downloads and knowledge about whoever's trying to like hex me or whatever they're trying to do. So yeah, the left eye has to do with knowledge. It's like the So Bina, the left eye, knowledge. The third emanation, a flow of light that pours into our world, a candle whose flame may light another without diminishing its own. Bina seeks not only to creation, but to purpose. She is the flare of pure intent that blossoms from the heart of existence and out into the world. Her energy brings with it a desire for knowledge. She is the force that churns all potential from higher emanations into a form that can be perceived by our consciousness. The white orb illuminates the way forward. See that white orb that this angel has basically holding? That is the eye. So Binas sits atop the pillar of severity, heading the feminine aspect. Again, the left side of the body is the divine feminine aspect of the diagram, creating a perfect balance with Chokma at her side. This is another angel. Together, they represent a continuum of psychic understanding. While Bina represents the power of knowing, Chokma reveals the power of not knowing. One acts as a vessel as the other fills that vessel while giving it purpose. Found in, so things associated with this angel are learning, shared experience, and creation. Okay, so we've got the right hand, the left eye, the right leg. These are all parts of you that are protected. Okay, well, let's see who else. So yeah, I'm picking up that you do have the endurance to get through this situation. I feel like something's been really straining on you, straining to you, perhaps I should say. I just try to put them all in the right direction. Okay, Cushiel, angel of punishment. Dang, look at this guy. So somebody's getting punished. Like I said, some people are going to be, I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny, but some people are going to be straight up experiencing like terrifying creatures. And they're going to, okay, so last April, or maybe it was April, maybe it was May, but the Catholic Church put out a notification letter to everybody talking about people, what to do if you see apparitions and stuff like that. It was like right after this like eclipse that we had. And when we had that eclipse, I saw some stuff come through. It was like kind of freaky. So this angel of punishment's showing up. The hunter whose prey is falsehood. Oath breakers beware. Kushio will seek you out. Wow. So yeah, anybody that broke their oath when it comes to protecting you, this angel's looking for them. Kushio will seek you out. Even as you stalk your own victims, punishment is upon you. No one who escapes the mark of Kushio. What did I just say about there being a mark on somebody's house? That if you have this specific one type of mark, these angels that are coming through will not mess with you. But if you don't have this mark on your house, this angel of punishment is going to come do some stuff to you in your home. That's what I was literally picking up. It says no one escapes the mark of Kushio. There are consequences for breaking your word. The pieces sharpen and sink into your flesh, embedding themselves within your heart. So long as the offense stands, you will always be held in the sights of the hunter. Seeking absolution is noble, however tedious. Begin that journey with haste, lest Kushio find you first. I wouldn't want to come across this angel if I was a dead person, straight up. This angel is associated with a spear, a shaft of life, and a shaft of light, and a raven. So this is what I'm picking up with this angel of silence is somebody has been talking bad on you, and this angel of punishment is about to go pay them a visit. And that could be part of the supernatural experience that people are going to have. Like I said, it's not going to be everybody, but it is going to be certain types of people. Yeah, Hod or Hod, left leg submission. So now we've got both legs of the tree. So these people are going to be forced to have to submit to being punished by this angel when this angel comes through. Okay, we'll read about Hod. Left leg submission, the eighth emanation, the force that abides. Hod is what guides us when we surrender ourselves to the flow of fate and let destiny guide our motion. Again, if anybody was trying to steal your destiny, this angel of punishment, this is giving you confirmation that this angel of punishment is upon this person. Freaky. I'd never thought that this would come through the reading, but it's kind of interesting. So this says, through her light, we can see the boundlessness of glory. Waving our hands through the wind, we feel the air pull us upward. It's only by resigning ourselves to the forces around us that we truly experience the nature of those forces. The golden orb shines a radiant light upon our shoulders, supporting the pillar of severity, which is this endurance. So yeah. So it talks about, like, it says at the glowing center of the tree, at the midpoint between all of the relationships, this angel distributes this energy, right? So that's kind of like, well, distributing it amongst people. So it says, supporting the pillar of severity, Hod does not press back against the weight of the tree. Instead, she simply lets it pass through her, flowing like water down into the lowest point of the diagram. Through the two opposing characteristics of Hod and Netza, relinquishing and resisting, we gain the power to move, right? It's that push and pull. That's literally what our bodies are doing anyways. But you're getting to understand here what we're talking about, how that push and pull has been mentioned multiple times. So together they form the power to carry ourselves through the world with grace and intention. This angel, what associates with it is prayer, nature, and mysteries. Duma, the angel of dreams. Now, I did pick up on that there is some this angel is giving, this is another layer of protection, because somebody has been trying to get into your dream state to stop your downloads. And I had felt that initially, but that just makes sense why this angel of punishment is here. Yeah, this angel is not nothing to play with. Seriously. The angel of dreams. So it says Duma is the impetuous, impetus. I can't, whatever that word is. All right. So it says, I think that it's spelt wrong, but Duma is always about doubting false reality. To crack the shell, keeping you from the truth. So basically, any type of illusion that's keeping you from the truth, this angel will break through. What we all dream, we dream together. Those dreams pull together in Duma's cupped hands. Look below the surface of the water. You know you've missed something, and yet you wonder what. You listen closely, and yet you hear nothing. All the while you dream the truth you think to seek, right? So it is that Duma and Lelio are connected. The truth of this can only be found within Angelarium, a reflection in the water, a golden cage, and eye. So this is basically talking about the truth that's coming through in your downloads and your dreams. Wow. We've like literally almost built a tree just today. So Tiferet, the heart and beauty. This is another form of protection that you're getting. Okay. It is over the heart, but does have to do with protecting your beauty, because that's another thing that somebody was trying to attack your dream. Basically, somebody was trying to punish you. And they thought that if they stole your energy, stole your dreams, stole your downloads, that they would be. No, they would have to get past these angels to do that. And I don't see that happening, to be quite honest. Just being real with you. I don't see anybody getting past these angels, like, at all. Okay, so this is the sixth emanation, the temperate, and these angels' consciousnesses live within us. Our body is like an example of the tree of life of Yggdrasil, whatever. But the tree of life in Norse mythology is a little bit like this. We have these consciousnesses within ourselves. And then for somebody to be able to successfully like steal our destiny, take our downloads, and do all this, like steal our beauty and do all this crap, they would have to get past these protective consciousnesses and these layers of cloaking and protection, basically. Right? Yeah. Yes, the angel of death and the plague. It's totally the same type of thing. Same type of thing. So this says that Tiferet without extremes or absolutes. As each other aspect rages around them, he neither yields nor resists. He is the equilibrium that exists between those forces. He is the guiding hand that braces against the many aspects of the tree to gracefully bring them towards one another. The yellow orb brings balance to the universe. So forming the midpoint between Keter. Now, Keter is what comes in through the crown chakra. It's like ether. It gives us spiritual life and consciousness. And Malkuth, he defines the pillar of balance. At the glowing center of the tree and at the midpoint between all of the relationships, he distributes the energy from each emanation back across its path. It's a carefully balancing act, incorporating such extreme opposites, but this is the nature of the tree as the whole. Tiferet mirrors the structure of the tree existing as the microcosm of the whole. Art, health, and community, and beauty. Okay, we're going to do two more of these cards. I'm like, why in the devil are these all upside down? Okay, let's flip the deck. Chokma, the right eye. So we basically built the tree. We've got the left eye, we've got the heart, the left eye, the right eye, the left leg, and the right leg. Chokma, right eye, wisdom. So the left gains knowledge, right? Bina, left eye is knowledge. Right eye is wisdom. So the second emanation, a vessel to hold that which is most precious. That's what this is. It says the first gate out of the potentiality and stepping into the realm of the unknown. Chokma is the first moment a newborn child opens its eyes, that child's first steps and first word. He is the beginning of a lifelong journey whose path disappears over the horizon, where Keter is the pen that hovers over the page. Chokma is the moment of contact. From nothingness, wisdom is formed. To have insight into that which is not known is a gift that is not bestowed lightly. The gray orb breaks the surface of our consciousness. Descending from the summit of the tree, we see its duality begin to form. Chokma sits atop the pillar of mercy, forming the first masculine aspect of the diagram. Its partner, Bina, opens next to reveal the two eyes through which we see the world. As things associated with this angel are birth, intuition, and the subconscious mind. So yeah, this is explaining the protection that you have over, and I think, and so what, I forget which eye Odin sacrificed to gain knowledge and wisdom. See, he was getting wisdom. So this is all making sense to me. Odin sacrifices an eye, and in the tree of life. And okay, so Odin sacrifices his eye, but what he does is he throws his eye into the well that's at the bottom of the tree of life, right? And then he gains from sacrificing that eye, and I don't remember which eye it is, but he does do this. He gains wisdom and insight, and that's how he ends up seeing the future of what's going to happen with Ragnarok. But because he only sacrifices one eye, he only gains half of the tree of knowledge in that type of sense. I think it might be the left eye that he gains knowledge, because it's the well of knowledge, but it just reminded me of the story of Odin, so I just had to speak on that, because that absolutely ties into the angels and these energies. Wow, beautiful. I don't know how to say this one's name. Shalegio. I'm so sorry to this angel. I don't mean to be rude. This is the angel of snow. So I had picked up the other day that somebody tried to put someone else in a freezer, like spiritually tried to freeze you. This angel of snow, Shalegiel. I hope that I said that right. Somebody also wanted you to have a hard winter. The bravery of happiness is in the face of sadness, happiness that stands against the stark cold and does not shiver. The winter is heralded by the fall of snow as Shalegiel dances each step as unique as the snowflakes that frolic about this angel. The quiet revealer of winter, Shalegiel moves over the rime, a bright and joyous visage amongst a harrowing landscape. Its presence brings relief to those who seek escape from an overburdened world. Take refuge from what ails you. It is time to recover. A snowflake, a seed, and a pine tree are associated with this angel. So it is time to recover something. And I feel like part of this has to do with your destiny. Do we do one more card? One more card. This angel of punishment is freaking me out. The picture is so terrifying. Azrael, the angel of death. And as we're coming into winter, that's exactly what we're talking about. I love Azrael, by the way. Azrael is one of my favorite angels. So this is the book of death, right? That he's transcribing here, Azrael. I mean, if your enemies were not scared before, they're going to be scared now. Oh my gosh, this angel. This angel don't play. This angel don't play. Where are you, Azrael? Azrael, Azrael. Why am I not seeing this angel? Oh, they're here. This is Azrael. Okay. So the assistant to man's creation and the architect of the human body. Azrael stands alone on the shores of morality, helping remove the souls from the bodies of dying men, like precious seeds from the rotting core of an apple. The grim reaper harvest is not to be feared, but demands respect as few other things in time and space. What I say about this, like marking the door and all of that, with the angel of death passing over, it was Passover when the angel of death marked the doors, or no, they marked the doors with lamb's blood, so the angel of death, when the angel of death came through, would know not to go in this house. This is the same type of energy that I'm picking up on. From under the shroud of purpose come through the hands of Azrael. O death, come to lay your hands upon me. O death, unfurl your fingers from my destiny. O death, Do not search here or there. It will reveal itself in time. It will breach the surface for a moment. It will take you and pull you under. You will know the knowledge. You will know, and the knowledge will find you, even as it consumes your soul. The signs of this angel are an apple, the ocean, and a skull. Wow, that's creepy. That is creepy. Okay, so now we're going to do some of the tarot and see what the tarot has to say about this supernatural psychic experience that some people are going to be having, because their doors are not going to be marked by spirit. 9 of Pentacles. This is talking about your, like, even if somebody was trying to steal your destiny or fate, this is still confirming that everything is safe. You literally don't even need to trip. Because you have this armor. Like I was saying, each one of these pieces that we talked about today is some type of armor that you have. And you have a connection to each one of these angels and emanations. So the 9 of Pentacles talks about your money and possessions being safe if you're cautious and disciplined. Okay, watch out for your financial interests. Know that if you look like a sitting duck, if you look like a treasure trove, people are going to come for you. Do not trust financial advisors, okay? You come into a large sum of money, possible inheritance or lottery winnings, investment payoff. Now, whoever's been doing divination on you or about you, like they're going to other readers and asking questions about your life instead of their own, which to me is delusional. But what they're seeing is that you're in this 9 of Pentacles energy, that you have money coming in and you have money going out, and there's a lot of it. And so somebody is upset about this. They're very upset about you having somebody's very upset that this armor that God's given you, with these angels behind that armor with the cloak of truth and all this stuff, the heart and beauty, the eye of wisdom, the eye of knowledge, all these things are gifts. And this is one reason why, and also the gift of silence. One reason why you're a truth speaker. You reveal the truth to other people. Some of you do it in a very nonchalant way where these people don't even realize that they're getting the truth from you and you're just speaking on something. But yeah, so this layer of punishment protection, I would say it's punishment protection, because it's literally entities being sent to punish these people for trying to remove this protection. They shouldn't have done that. So you could also be seen, and this is very, very, a lot of people try to take advantage of this Queen of Cups energy in the upright. I don't know why I see this a lot, but I do see it a lot, that when we have somebody that's being viewed at least as the Queen of Cups, and I do feel like you could be very attractive. Again, we take the gender out of, we just allow it to fit wherever it fits, but know that we both have divine feminine and divine masculine within us. So we can kind of take the gender out of tarot and just look at it as it is. You could be a masculine person who's very nurturing, very mothering, and very kind. Okay. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a female. But the Queen of Cups usually talks about somebody being the perfect wife, a loving mother, a nurturing personality, kind, sympathetic to the feelings of others. She has a positive effect on your life. I feel like you're both the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, possibly the Empress, but we'll see what comes through. So somebody is seeing you as being very empathic, very sympathetic, very kind, very giving. And then we have a 2 of Cups. And so this is more of the energy of what I feel like somebody else is trying to stop from coming in. And this is a new love affair. I spoke at the beginning about there will be a new love coming into somebody's life, and maybe it would get talked about. And here it is showing up with the tarot. So it's a new love affair that you will be in sync with one another. 2 people come together after a long flirtation. This could have been a twin flame relationship that was off and on, but these 2 people are coming together after a long flirtation. A broken relationship is healed through forgiveness. Connections are made in business. The start of a new relationship will have a dramatic effect on your life. So people are saying that you're sitting here in the 9 of Pentacles, going to be getting some type of money or inheritance. And I was picking up on somebody's ex that this person is lazy. If you're a female and you have a masculine ex, and you know which one I'm talking about, This person is lazy. They do not want to work. They literally want to, they miss the life that they used to have with you, because you would do everything for them and you would take care of everything in the house and financially and all that stuff. This person's only looking back now because they have to support themselves and they don't want to. They want to be supported by you, which is weird, because I am picking up on a masculine energy. And even if it's masculine energy, it could still be a female that's wanting that. But again, I am picking up that somebody does have a masculine ex that is lazy, like to be just point blank, period, straight with you guys. This person was always lazy when you were with them. You had to do everything. And then this Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about this psychic and spiritual unexplainable event. It says, indicates a need for structure and discipline in your life. You're not seeing things clearly. This is Seven of Cups is for a warning of the people trying to mess with your energy field. I'm going to put their energy down here, because it says that their judgment is clouded and they're misinterpreting the reality. So again, their judgment's clouded, especially when it comes to trying to remove this special armor that God's given you for your divine life purpose. It says, and that's a very risky venture. And this person just tried to jump out. But I feel like, again, I wasn't supposed to read that card. If it's meant to be, it'll pop out again. But somebody's trying to mess with your downloads. Like I was saying, this is a way of getting downloads. I mean, I get downloads in many different ways. And so if somebody tried to cut off one avenue, I could just use one of the other gifts that I have and be able to get an answer or whatever. But this talks about wishing for something doesn't make it happen. A lot of people are wishing against you at this time. So this is reminding those people that wishing for something doesn't make it a reality. Risky ventures will fail. There are many more options open than you recognize. Possible religious, psychic, or unexplainable event. And that's what I'm talking about. People seeing spirits and entities and stuff from the pit. Death, come on. What I say about death passing over, the Passover. This psychic unexplainable event has to do with death, has to do with Archangel Azrael, the angel of death. I mean, literally, like, I'm doing this live, you guys. So for this all to come out and double, triple, quadruple confirm what I'm talking about, it's still to this day, I'm like, what? Like, it's just so crazy. So death talks about an actual death, but it could also be talking about a rebirth. Okay. So while somebody's going through a death, you could be going through a rebirth. It says personal growth through honest self-examination. End of an era, put the past behind you. Fear of the unknown, of change and being out of control. Focus on the essentials of life and simplify. All right, this one is supposed to be, so yeah, so basically these people are going to be like, they're basically in this energy of not being able to manage different responsibilities. It says that they're forced to handle several types of responsibilities simultaneously, which is not their strength. Work is monotonous and each day is drudgery. Rethink the basic ideas behind your work and projects. So again, if somebody was trying to steal your work and projects, this is a sign to you that they're not going to be able to get away with that, because you have all of these angels who are protecting you. And these ones do not play. Like I said, they may be angels, but just knowing that Archangel Michael is an angel that's stepping on Lucifer's head, you can definitely see that these angels don't play. So it says rethink the basic ideas behind the work and projects. They may be doomed because the basic underlying idea was not sound. Correct this and things will get back on track. Somebody was trying to mess with you because you have an inheritance from the Most High God. Okay. And I don't necessarily feel like this is a family member. I felt like it could be an ex, or it could have been a friend that was very jealous of you. Very envious person. Or it could have been a neighbor. I mean, you may actually see entities try to gain access to somebody's house, and it may freak you out. When I see stuff like that, I just like, boom, closing the window, closing the drape or whatever. Because, yeah, I've seen demons try to get into both of my neighbors' houses, and this one demon got into one house, but they didn't get into another. So I'm like, hell no, keep that shit away from me. Like, homie, don't play. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is who you're dealing with here. It is a feminine energy. So if you are a feminine, and if you are this Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles energy, you have another feminine energy that is trying to drain you financially. And they want to mess with your love life as well. They want to mess with your beauty, your this person, why they're trying to affect your dreams is because God is going to send you a dream about this woman. And God knows that when you see that, when you experience this dream, that you are going to know what God is showing you about this person. That's why this woman's been trying, she's been trying to mess with God's protection. She's been trying to influence and get into your dream state so that she can retrieve whatever your downloads are. And she's getting locked out. It's like access denied, access denied. And this was her main way of copying you and trying to steal your destiny. She thought that she was just going to continue to slander you and ruin your life. And no, she's literally going to be visited by, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was like literally like the like the angels of destined past, present, and future. Like she may be getting that type of visitation. You know what I mean? This is a very opinionated woman, volatile, changing moons, narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those she looks down upon. Takes without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She is strictly materialistic, and be suspicious of this woman. Then we have the Knight of Cups. Be suspicious of this Knight of Cups in the reverse as well. This refers to a man that's under 40, attractive, prone to jealousy and mood swings. So basically, both of these people are bipolar as all heck. And I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose you. If you take any advice from the reading, you have to follow up with a professional in the field of that advice before applying said advice. Do not think that I'm saying that this is not you. These are other people. This top row, this is you, my collective. The other people are going to be experiencing this insane, psychic, unexplainable, spiritual, supernatural event that has to do with death, Passover. And again, this person was trying to juggle your destiny with their own destiny. And that's why it's not working. I think that these two people really thought they were going to divide up your destiny between them, and they were going to just get to have everything that was supposed to be coming to you. These people are blessing blockers. And so if you know who they are, you'll want to definitely block them so that they don't block your blessings. Because it straight up says right here, not only do these people both have bad mood swings, they target you a lot in your energy. This person's unfaithful in love, not capable of commitment to one person. This person can't keep a snake in his pants and would literally hump a tree. Like this person, anything that has a hole, this person will stick it in. So yeah, bad vibes off this person. Lives in a fantasy world, okay? In love, he will break your heart. He may cause you to develop a long-term distrust of men. So basically, needless to say, these two people are perfect for one another. But what they will not do is they will not take your destiny. That's what they're not going to do. So the Seven of Pentacles, this talks about a major turning point in your finances. And this is another thing that I feel like these people are trying to stop from happening, because the tables are going to turn, and how these people were in the past feeling like they were on top, living over you or whatever. Now it's going to be flip-flop. So the last will be first and the first will be last. So it says, take a complete financial inventory. Money comes in from investments. Use this time to access progress towards career goals and financial plans. If there is little profit, radically change your direction on money issues. Okay. So if there's little profit, it means that you need to change your mental approach. because that's what I'm picking up here. It's a mental shift. These people were trying to bind the way that you think to be an impoverished mindset, because these people know that they don't have the magic necessary and they can't pay nobody to do the magic that will get past these angels. They've figured out that these two people here effed around and found out the bad way, like with God, you know, that God is real, that this protection is real, and that these angels will unalive these people if they do not leave you alone. Because these protections were set up so that you could come here and do your job as a spiritual being, which means being a truth teller, accessing that knowledge and that wisdom, and then using it in whatever way you want to gift the world. Like, again, gift your own pockets and gift the world at the same time. These people didn't know that you had this protection, but God, of course, always knew that these people, if they ever came across you, what they would do. So that's why you have this protection. The Tower. Their next step is the Tower. I mean, if this supernatural, psychic, spiritual, unaliving with death and all of that, and the Passover and the play and all that stuff, like, this is God being really pissed off at these people. So they're going to be in the Tower, which means long-held beliefs and ideas are challenged, especially the ones that they were speaking about you were not even accurate. They thought that they were going to slander, just defame your character to the point where the reality would start to show what they said. And that method of trying to create shit, if these two idiots ever come across this reading, it didn't work. It didn't work. That did not work. That didn't work. Have fun getting past Azrael. Have fun getting past the angel of punishment, Cushiel. I just don't see it happening. I don't see these people getting past these layers of protection to be able to actually block you or access the destiny and fate that's yours. It says, overall chaos, sudden crisis and misery, natural disasters, grief over a broken relationship, all aspects of your life are open to disaster. Take action. Trouble will end only after you get rid of something or someone. These people, like I said, they're a perfect match for one another. Later, you will realize that these changes were for the best. It would have been better if these people just left you alone. But since they decided to focus on you in such a way, God's going to bless you in front of their eyes. And that's more of what they're seeing. Temperance. You use temperance. This is Archangel Michael showing up for you right here. Sagittarius as well. We have Scorpio energy and the death. So yeah, the card of flexibility, change, and adaptation. One who works well with others and has good management skills. I do feel like you could manage people. You could even be a manager. Achieving balance and control over your own life. Many ideas and experiences synthesize to form new ideas. Compromise to secure cooperation. Possible reconciliation. This is a spiritual reconciliation with your higher self that you're going to be having. And it's over this psychic spiritual event. While other people are going to be tormented by these angels of punishment and stuff, you're going to be protected by Archangel Michael. Knight of Wands. So be aware of somebody trying to send somebody in. I feel like this Knight of Wands this is a setup. This is somebody who is attracted to you. If you're a female, this is somebody who's attracted to you. They're full of energy, always in a rush with a lot of nervous energy. Knights are fleety. They don't stay. They're not committed. They're not commitment energies. They're not good relationship energies. Like, this is somebody good that would be great for, maybe protection or something, but not for a relationship. Excellent at starting a project, but not good at finishing or maintaining things. Seeks constant change, is impatient, passionate temperament, enthusiastic, very emotional, understands others' motivations. The Sun, and you bring the illumination, which helps you to see other people's motivations, because if you would have known the motivations of this Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Cups from the very beginning, you would have never, ever befriended these people. So your personal magnetism is high. And if one of these people are an ex, the person, this person that is an ex that thinks that they're your twin flame, they are not your twin flame. They're not even a soulmate. They are just a dusty, nasty ass karmic that literally has found another dusty, nasty ass karmic that is, these people are perfect for one another. They're absolutely, I can't say that they're psychotic and bipolar, but I am picking up on psychotic and bipolar as all hell. And they've been trying to push their mental illness and sickness. And these two people have a STD that they share because one gave it to the other. So somebody could have said that you gave one of them an STD, and that's not even true. That's just a made up ass lie. So again, these people were always attacking you on false pretenses, saying that you're a hoe of some type because you're a 9 of Pentacles, which is sitting pretty with your money. So you've got to be some type of hoe, right? I mean, that's how these people think. But they don't actually think that you're a hoe. They just were going to slander you so that other people saw that, so that they could try to intercept some type of blessing. And God is punishing them for this. You're getting success. You have high magnetism. You're pulling people towards you. High self-esteem and confidence in love and career. Improved physical condition, overall energy, mental alertness. These people were trying to dumb you down mentally so that they could bring your vibration down low enough so that their attacks would stick. Because now when they send an attack, it bounces right off and just goes right back to them. Exactly. They got the drip. But yeah, a period of contentment and joy. Doubtful ventures. Anything that was doubtful before was only doubtful because you were experiencing some level of warfare from these people. And for these people to have continuously brought warfare to your door, I feel like this Knight of Wands is going to turn on these people and possibly unalive one of them. That's one possibility, possible reality of how this is going to work out with the death here. Because when you come for a chosen one, that's when you really start to like get punished by God. That's when these forces are dispatched, and whoever you are in my collective, you're chosen. This Hierophant group was also attached to this psychic and unexplainable event. This could be a religious or a spiritual group or a satanic group or something like that, or it could be 33-degree Masons. But whatever it is, it's some type of religion, spiritual group, cult, or practice. It says choose the moral path, right? Which is not what these people are doing, because anybody that's going to be focusing on your life instead of their own, like going to get a reading and focusing on somebody else's life instead of your own, that's delusional. 6 of Cups. So this is reminding you to stay in the sun, to stay with those happy memories. The 6 of Cups talks about you being able to maintain your energy. It really is about healing the inner child. It says, remember the good times and let go of the bad. Someone or something from the past brings you happiness, emotional relief, and healing from grief or loss. So this could be even a loved one from the past that brings you happiness. Remembering to focus on those positives. But knowing that Archangel Azrael has got your back and Archangel Michael has got your back, which means these people are screwed. The Knight of Swords. This is another person. This is literally each one of these people in this bottom row was somebody that came for you. And I feel like they came for you in a different type of way. This Knight of Swords is a man under 40 who's about to enter your life, conceals his emotions, has a military demeanor, disciplined, supremely confident, has courage and a good heart, responsible, shrewd, and alert, planner, engineer, builder, designer, architect. This is somebody that got caught up with these people. For reals, for reals. Got caught up with them. We have a Knight of Wands in the reverse as well. Signifies a man over 40, controlling, overbearing, and quick to anger in interpersonal relationships and at work. Judgmental and intolerant of others' lifestyles and opinions. Ignorant, closed to new ideas, prefers to maintain the status quo. Prejudiced and rigid, this person creates conflict and unhappiness for you. All right, is there anybody else that needs to come out in the tarot? The King of Swords. This is somebody that conceals their emotions. They got stank face. This is somebody that just is not happy that you are doing well, because if you are doing well, then it means that they are not doing well. And I don't know why it means that, but that's how these people think. And then we've got the Four of Swords, which this is a personal battle that's ending that you were having with this Hierophant group, with this Knight of Swords, with this King of Wands in the reverse, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So a personal battle ends, truce and break in the fighting, anxious feelings diminish, you let your guard down. This is what you were actually fighting. This is what was behind all those people. That and this, which means bad cops. So this is what you were actually fighting, was the devil and this Chariot energy, which represents the police. So these people could have been making false reports to you. They could have been doing something with insurance fraud as well. You know, you may want to every once in a while just get a credit check done to make sure that nobody's tried to take out any life insurance on you. Because some things, yeah, like this devil and Chariot energy, this is definitely aggression. So I feel like somebody was trying to get you imprisoned. They don't want this coming out. That's why there's so much pushback. Yeah, they didn't want this coming out. So all these people, what they were working towards was bringing about endings in your life through trying to put you in the tower, trying to take away your voice or silence you. Like, it's already out. This whole thing, these guilty ass people, if their names come out, because you're the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Pentacles, and these people don't have it. So it's a good time for physical self-improvement and beauty. Yeah, money and material possessions come easily. Success projects will grow and prosper. Trust in your own instincts and ideas. Others will help. Rely on your friends and family for support. These people are seeing you with the Ace of Pentacles and they want it for themselves. Okay, we're going to do some angel number cards and then we'll do the names. So the angel numbers confirm what we're talking about. So when you see these angel numbers, you'll know that it's giving you a message about this reading, but about the outcome of this reading, right? So it'll just be giving you a general message. But when you see these numbers, you take what you're doing at that time, what you're thinking about, where you are, and you, I love dancing. I love dancing. It's such a good way of just like literally dancing. It just moves frequencies and things out of your body. I love to dance. Okay. So yeah, so you'll basically apply whatever you're doing to this basic understanding. I am literally feeling somebody trying to do some type of spell to silence, not just me, but it's who's in the chat as well. I'm feeling that. This 6666, great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand. Yeah, that was wild. What I was feeling. It says expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. So again, this is talking about you having great blessings. That's why these people were coming for you. They didn't understand that you are the blessing and why they cannot attack you and do what they've been able to successfully do to other people with this devil and Chariot energy, setting them up and falsely imprisoning them, shit like that, framing them basically, is because you come with great blessings. And if they try to do anything, all you'll do is shine a light down on their dumbass and they'll be illuminated for whatever they're trying to do. 2323, endless cycles. It's like, it's endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. There's some truth that you're resistant to accept. Okay, God, I ask that you make whatever this truth that we're resistant to accept, because I do feel some resistance with myself too. We ask that, and it may be that to accepting that we are imperfectly perfect beings. That's what I'm picking up, is that we need to accept that we are imperfectly perfect, that everything that makes us not perfect is actually perfect about us. Yeah, that's the message that I'm getting from that. It says it takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about change and passion. then you make a change and the world around you follows. So I don't like the whole endless cycles. I feel like there should be a time where you get out of an endless cycle. But these people, what they were trying to do to you was keep you in an endless cycle because they were siphoning this Ace of Pentacles off of you in some type of way through slander. And it's, again, this devilment, just being devilish. They were trying to slander you and say that you don't know what you're talking about, that you're crazy, that you're insane, and all this stuff. And these people, not only did they try to personally like come up against you and remove the protection that God gave you, like before you incarnated into this world and into this lifetime, but they greatly offended these angels. And these angels, you can see these angels ain't nothing to play with. Does that look like fun? Does that look fun right there? Like, just seriously, this one like freaks me out. I had to cover it up. I was like, oh my God, it's staring at me. Like, does that look fun? Like, no, these people are coming up against these angels and they're having to retreat and they don't understand why. What is about you that's so special? Well, like I said from the very beginning of this reading, that you have a specific armor that's given to you by God and these angels, and there's nothing that these people can do about that, even though they've been trying to remove it. 2020, they're trying to remove your protection. They're like, why are they so protected? Why do they always get away? Because if this individual, these people down here need to understand that if you work for God, you're always going to get away. Okay. And that if you are doing stuff that's on a higher vibration, that you're always going to be attracting more of those things that are on a higher vibration. And that's where I feel your energy is mostly at. You're extremely compassionate. You're way kind. Somebody has a bunch of sisters that you're like the wisest one out of all of your sisters. So it's a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. What I say, it will help the world and it'll help you financially. So be of service to other. Your potential is enormous. 333 support. So this is your support right here. I mean, you have so much more support than just this, but this is like these angels are absolutely terrifying. Their counterparts, the fallen angels, the ones that are of the tree of death, I actually know them a little bit better than these angels. Either way, these are not angels. These are not beings that I would ever be like, oh yeah, these beings are guarding someone. I'm going to go try to remove that person's angel protection. What? Hell to the no. I don't want to get my ass whooped by one of these angels. This one that can come in the dream state, this other one that specializes in punishing people. I don't want that smoke. So again, these people down here, this devil energy this devil energy in the chariot is basically having to say, hey, there ain't nothing else that I can do about this one right here. So support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talent. Seeing this angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward and work on your skills. Discover your talents and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of self-competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Anytime that you're creating art, you're in such a pure vibration, you guys. Any type of art as well. Being creative. 0110 belief system. So again, these people, their beliefs really their beliefs really worked against them because they believed something about you. Even though you are the Sign of Pentacles energy, you are Queen of Cups energy, they believed other things about you, or they tried to force these beliefs and it didn't work. So it says, go after what you want. You have a unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You are blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from a crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That is that's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. So just giving you confirmation. And 5555 clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward and process. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you're accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Okay, so we had 6666, great blessings. 2323, endless cycles. 2020, which is compassion, 333, which is support, 0110, which is belief system, and 5555, which is clarity. Okay, so now we're going to go through the tarot that we had. So we have, starting with your energy, the 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Cups, the 2 of Cups. This is your love contract coming in from your higher self, the universe, and your twin flame. This is the turning point of your finances. This is Archangel Michael protecting that turning point and your finances. This is you being the sun. This is you looking back and seeing the positive, where these people look back and can only see the negative. And that's what keeps you in being the Ace of Pentacles. It's not like you're creating the Ace of Pentacles. You are the Ace of Pentacles. You are the blessing. You are that financial. Okay, so for these people, it started with that psychic, spiritual, unexplainable event that is an illusion, but it has to do with the angels of death passing over your house. These people not being able to deal with what is coming for them. These people are going to be begging for forgiveness, and God's not going to listen to them. Straight up. This Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, these two people are in the worst amount of trouble out of everybody that is here. With the Most High God, these people are in serious trouble. That couple that was working against you, then they wanted to send in a Knight of Wands. They literally were going to try to send in somebody to befriend you and somebody to date you. And those two people were going to then take you down. No. That's not what's going to happen here. Then you have the Hierophant group, which could have been a secret society or a cult or Masons or whatever. The Knight of Swords, very aggressive energy. Somebody that could have been in the military. This could be a female or it could be a male. The King of Wands in the reverse, the King of Swords, again, very aggressive energies that were in the Tower. And the personal battle ends because you were actually fighting. The whole time you thought that you were fighting these people, but really what you were fighting was this fast-moving devil energy that was behind those people. That's what you were actually fighting. And that's what that devil energy cannot get past these angels of light. Okay, so I guess we'll go through these and then we'll do the names. So we started with Chesed, the right hand. Then we have Chateliel or Chatel. I can't say your name. I'm so sorry, Angel. Angel of Silence. We have Angel of Silence because I can't pronounce that name. Phanuel, the Angel of Truth. This is all the different layers to your cloaking. Zachriel, the Angel of Memory. Netza, right leg, which is endurance. Then we have the other eye, which is the Bina, the left eye, knowledge. Kushiel, the angel of punishment. Duma, the angel of dreams. Tiferet, the angel of beauty. Chokma, the right eye, which is wisdom. We have hold, the left leg, submission. Shelagiel, which is the angel of snow. And then we have, of course, the angel of death, who is creating this supernatural experience. So the Angelarium, like I had gotten out the other day and I was like, what am I going to use that for? I had no idea that it was going to be for this, but everything lines up. I mean, truly lines up. Okay, so when we do the names, it's never to name shame. We're not saying that these people that have these names are horrible people. We're not saying anything like that. This could just be somebody that is attached to one of the people in the bottom row. It could have been any of those people there, or it could be somebody else that comes into your life. You kind of just have to figure out how the names fit, I should say. Lindsay Presley, Paige, Margot, Ryan, Jaden, Darren, Omar, Christian, Margaret, Tanisha, Connor, Cherie, Francis or Francisco, Dennis, Hank, Fiona, Easton, Ashley, Sylvie, Sophia or Sophie, Summer, Beckham, Leonardo, Lainey, Alicia, Jackie, Philippe or Philip, Austin, Hoyt, Scott or Scotty, Rhiannon, Judith or Judy, Mason, Bert, Holly, Heidi, Elizabeth or Lizzie, Beyonce, Harriet, Leah, Kate or Katie, Darius, Juarez and Hector, and Felicity. Felicity, Nora or Nori. So we had Felicity, Nora or Nori, Hector, Juarez, Kate or Katie, Darius, Harriet, Dennis, Leah, Heidi, Holly, Elizabeth, Lizzie, Beyonce, Mason, Bert, Presley, Lindsay, Judith or Judy, Rhiannon. I'm going to write on the other side Rihanna because, well, just because. Hopefully I spelled that right. Okay. Judy or Judith, Hoyt, Scott or Scotty, Herbert, Austin, Philippe or Philip, or Jackie, Alicia, Trent or Trenton, Lainey, Leonardo, Beckham, Summer, Sophia or Sophie or Sylvie, Ashley, Easton, Fiona, Hank, Cherie, Francis or Francisco, Connor, Margaret, Tanisha, Christian, Darren, Omar, Ryan, Jaden, Margot, and Paige. All right. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate all of you for being here. Okay. Know that God loves you. Know that God is working to help you. Okay. All right. Cleaning up this whole situation. We're going to cleanse the energy out. I appreciate you guys being here. Please like this video, share, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of every time that I go live. Know that if you want to send me a $10 super chat with your question that I'll answer, I'll take some time to pull some cards to answer your guys' questions. That's the way that you get a reading from me right now. Okay, so that... And if you want to become a channel member, I also have that available. But know that I'm very happy with all of your likes, shares, and yeah, if your sister, Felicia, I definitely feel that you need to do a cord cutting with her because there is something lingering about that. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Okay, if you'd like to tip or donate, there are links in the description box below. But I am very happy with all of you guys interacting with me, being here, liking, sharing, subscribing. All that stuff really helps, okay? All right, God bless you guys. Well, I thank you guys for trying, okay? All right. God bless you guys. And yeah, if you happen to see anything supernatural, know that it's what I was talking about today. Like, um, make sure that you are praying over your home, that you pray Psalm 91, that you're anointing. You can take olive oil and salt, combine those two things, pray over that with Psalm 91 and anoint, do a sign of a cross or a peace sign. I don't know, whatever sign that you feel empowers you. And you can do it on your home, on your doors, on your windows, any entryway. Now I have done this myself. There were things coming in my house and I had a crystal grid up and all this other crap going on. But there were still things that were trying to come in my house. But when I did that anointing protection with the Most High God, it literally put up some type of seal. So yeah, yeah, definitely be praying and then be actively doing that, and make sure that you're checking your drinking water, that you're taking your medicine if you take medicine, that you're taking care of your body, because you don't want to be weakened right now when all of these death spirits and sickness spirits and stuff are released. So yeah, if you see something haunting a neighbor, I would say don't engage with none of that, just ignore it. Like, that's the best thing that you guys can do. Okay. All right. Know that God loves you and know that I love you. And until the next reading, you guys, peace be with you. I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate all of you. Thank you.